Hi everyone. Good grief. Let me see. I can get a good angle here with lighting. Maybe I should sit up. Okay. So let me just get this started. I am under the weather, but I promised a friend that I would do a video on intermittent fasting, and that's what I'm going to do. So in my weight loss journey, I began what's called intermittent fasting. And intermittent fasting is when you have a period of eating and a period of not eating. And that window can vary. Hi, Miss Tamala Baldwin. So that period of eating fasting can vary. There are a couple different methods. And let me see. Hey, Kat. So you can intermittent fasting. The one I do is the easiest protocol, and it's the 16-18. So you have a 16-hour window of fasting and an 8-hour window of eating. My window is 12 to 8, and 12 to 8 just works for me. So if you like work at night or something like that, you just adjust that window so that you have 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating. Within that 8 hours, you still stay within your calorie. You still create a caloric deficit if you're trying to lose weight. I try to stay within 1,800 calories. I use MyFitnessPal to track my calories. And one thing I like about the intermittent fasting is that because my eating window is smaller, it always feels like I'm eating and I'm full and I don't feel hungry. And I can eat more satisfying meals instead of eating like rice paper and, not rice paper, what do you call those things? Right, not Rice Krispies. The little circles of rice. Yeah, of crispy rice. Yeah. Yes. So when you're fasting, it's not about like what you can eat. Thanks for the question, Kat. What you can eat is really just what's good for you. Now, for me, I've come to the conclusion that I love cheese and cheese doesn't love me back, so I had to break up with it. And yes, Tamala, I really need, the reason I'm doing this video and putting myself out there is I really need an accountability partner. The holidays kind of threw me into, I kind of backslid a little bit because I hadn't been eating gluten or dairy, meaning milk or cheese. Rice cakes, that's what they're called. Like, oh my God, why didn't I get that? But anywho, rice cakes. No, nobody wants to, ain't nobody got time for that. And that's what the little famous phrase is. So yeah, so the other protocol, which, a lot of different, like religious groups use fasting just as part of their belief system, and they tend to be healthier. You can do the 24-hour method where you, 2 days a week, you fast, and you eat 5 days a week. And I was raised Kojic, and they used to fast, I think Tuesdays and Fridays, so they were ahead of their time. Go figure. There's also this one that is kind of like the ultimate, Tamala, you got yourself a partner. So, like weight bodybuilders or whatever, they kind of use the warrior diet, or 1 meal a day, OMAD. And you basically just eat one big meal a day and you fast the rest of the time. Some tips, it's helpful. You can only drink water during your fastest time, or tea or coffee without sugar or milk or anything like that. The first 3 days of any type of change you're doing in your body, especially if you're denying yourself something, is going to be very difficult. But after that, I really find it, I've been doing it for like 3 weeks. I'm down like 10 pounds, which is huge. You can do it, Kat. You can do it. I'm telling you, you do not feel deprived, because during my 8-hour window, like today, when I broke my fast, I'm trying to like not do as many carbs. So I had eggs for breakfast, and with my eggs, I think I had like some salsa or something like that, just because I just like salsa. I like eggs. And then I had I got real country. I had some greens and some smoked turkey for lunch. And then for dinner, I didn't feel like eating meat, so I bought these salt-free tortilla chips, and I had that, some black beans, some avocado, and what else on there? Yeah, I had some fake cheese. I was really, really craving cheese, so I bought this Daya brand at Whole Foods, and that's what I had for dinner. For my snacks, I had like these like fruit bars, these glutino, which are like gluten-free strawberry fruit bars. And I'm telling you, I feel like I've been eating all day because I just, that window is truncated, so you just feel like you're eating all the time, you know. And you're really, if you want to think of it in an easy way, think of it as skipping breakfast. And you know how they say, oh, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I'm just going to give you a few health benefits that's backed by science. I found it on these internets, so, but on reputable sites. So, that is such a great question, Tamala. So, she asked, am I exercising during the fasting as well? I was watching this YouTube guy, and I cannot think of his name right now, and he was saying how to optimize your weight loss during your intermittent fasting. And he said to work out during your fasted state. Now, with me, I have some other health conditions, and I'm just like, kind of like borderline diabetes, which is why I'm really working out and trying really, really hard to get everything together. So when I work out in a fasted state, and I like to work out hard, I feel like my blood sugar kind of drops a little low. But he recommends working out in a fasted state. And he said if you have that issue, like I just described, then your last hour before you break your fast, that's when you should exercise. Because then when you're done exercising, you're going to be breaking your fast. So how this is helpful and why I really wanted to do it is it says intermittent fasting changes your hormones and insulin levels. So your blood insulin levels drop significantly, which helps you with burning fat. It increases human growth hormone. I don't know, I can't speak today. And let's see, it can help you lose belly fat, and we could all use to help in losing some belly fat. If you have insulin resistance or you want to lower your risk of type 2 diabetes, that helps. And, I am not a doctor. I cannot give you medical advice, but I'm just letting you know what, in this short 3-week span, I've lost 10 pounds, and it was over the holidays. And so the holidays, I did not gain weight. And I did not eat well during the holidays. I have been gluten-free for a very long time, but somebody wants to let the devil use them and bring this caramel cake to my sister's house, but it was yummy. But anyway, I rebuked that caramel cake. I rebuke you. So it also says that it can help. Now, this is what I found interesting, is that it can help you if you have like brain issues, like Alzheimer's. And a few years ago, I read this book called Eat to Live, and it kind of the same thing, like reducing like your insulin levels, and sugar helps with brain function. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, people. And this is video 1. So I hope to do a video once a week. I'm going to upload this video to YouTube. And if you can join me and help hold me accountable, I would really appreciate it. Because if I only tell myself I'm intermittent fasting, I could cheat and no one would know. I need a friend. Okay? So, Tabla, you said you're in. Cat, I'm gonna count you. You know why? Because You can do all things through Christ who gives you strength, including intermittent fasting, okay? This is a new year. I'm telling you, I feel so energetic. I feel so energized. I've had to cut off some things, and all of this whole being unhealthy and not eating right and not being consistent with exercise. I know everybody says it every year, but I ain't everybody, okay? So intermittent fasting is what we're doing going into 2018. All right, guys. Thank you. Tamara, you are so amazing. I don't know about you losing some weight, but you know, you're very beautiful, just the way you are. But we still gonna intermittent fast though. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel like sharing, I'm gonna post this to Facebook. I'm also gonna upload it to YouTube, and I will see you next week.